simple which you've done. Okay, so Priyavals, I find that you have been part of music, Carnatic music. Tell me about what is all this about?
Sir, so I have done Visharad Diploma in Hindustani Classical Music. It is a course of 6 years in which you have to first and second year, third and fourth year, and fifth and sixth year simultaneously clubbed up. In the first and second year, you are being familiar with the practical aspects of singing. After that, in the third and fourth year, along with the practical singing and along with the theory, you have to write both the examinations to become more familiar with the music and the rags and the tans. And in the fifth and sixth year, since you are getting Visharad in Hindustani classical music, you have to know the khyals, the gharanas, different gharanas, and also the different dhrupad and khyals that are sung by different gharanas, and simultaneously you have to clear both the written and the theory examination. I have done my diploma from Gwalior Gharana from Raja Mansin Tomar University of Gwalior itself, sir.
Okay, so what are the different ragas and which one are the most difficult for you?
So basically, there are various rags in Hindustani classical music, and the most interesting point about these rags are that there are different times to sing a particular rag. Before the dawn, there is a time to sing a rag. For example, before sunrise, the rag you can sing is rag Asavari, and then in the evening or the sunset time, there are different rags to be sung, like the Bhairavi rag and the rag Yaman. And simultaneously, in the night time, there are some rags that are sung for the devotional purposes, and in that also rag Yaman can be sung. And also, we have various seasonal differentiations for rags, like in monsoon we have rag Malhar, and for seasonal we have rag Bhairavi. So different seasons have different rags. So my personal favorite is rag Asavari, because the rag has personally many devotional hymns also. Many musical compositions are also based on rag Asavari.
Okay. Well, I very often hear about a rag called Malkosh. What is that?
Sir, rag Malkosh is basically a rag which is sung on a difficulty level when you enter the fifth or sixth year, because the tans and the swar, that is the aro, avrav and the pakad of the rag, are a little difficult for the junior level singers.
Okay, so did you enjoy your singing?
Yes, sir, a lot, sir.
And are you continuing or you've forgotten all that now?
No, sir, I try to continue, sir. In college, I took participation in various competitions, but I try to be connected with music, sir.
Okay, that's very nice. So, Priya will continue in the same way. We first talk about your education. We start from class 12. What is the overall percentage of marks that you scored in each class up till now in your educational career? What has been your most favorite or liked subject, and there would be reasons for that. Same way, who has been your most favorite or admired teacher? Once again, there would be reasons for that likes. If there was a teacher you did not like, then who was that? And once again, reasons for those. Your friend circle, how big are you? How friendly are you? And amongst your friends, who do you think is your best friend? And once again, there would be reasons for choosing him or her as your best friend. I would like to know those as well. Then the extracurricular activities or the position of responsibilities that you have held in your education so far.
Sir, I have done my schooling, both 10th and 12th, from Kamal Convent Senior Secondary School, Bhopal. In 10th standard, I scored 91.08%. In 11th standard, I scored 85%, and in 12th standard, I scored 81.08% in PCM stream with my optional subject as Sanskrit and English as a compulsory language. After that, sir, I have completed my graduation from St. Xavier's College, Ahmedabad in BSc Statistics, in which I scored 69.95%, and the subjects were statistics, mathematics and computer science. After that, sir, in my school, my favorite subjects were mathematics. I used to like maths because of its similarity and the various techniques and experiments you can do with maths. Also, in our curriculum, in CBSE curriculum, in each class we were introduced with different concepts of mathematics. So mathematics was a favorite subject for me, sir. In school, sir, I had my English teacher, sir. Her name was Shehnaz ma'am. I used to admire her, the way she used to dress up. She used to dress up in a very elegant way, which showed how professionalism, it shows her professionalism and how sincere she was. She was also very encouraging towards the students. She used to encourage the students to improve their communication skills. She also told the students to take part in various class and school activities. My other favorite teacher was my maths teacher, Babita ma'am. She was also a very great teacher, as she was very friendly with the students. When it comes to mathematics, you need to be patient, as there are very different concepts while teaching. And she was also very approachable to the students while clearing doubt and explaining different concepts, sir. So after that, in college, my favorite teacher was Kirtan sir, because he used to teach us practical subjects in statistics. So apart from learning the theory subjects, when we were allowed to imply it in computer science and in practical knowledge, he used to teach us very innovatively and nicely. So I used to appreciate the way he used to teach, and he was also very approachable to the students and encouraged every single one. So in my friend circle in school and college, I had a very big friend circle, very big group of friend circle. But among them, 2 to 4 friends of mine are very close to me. Among them are Anshika, Nafisa, Palak, and Kanak, in which I would consider Kanak as my very close friend. So, talking about the very good qualities of Kanak, is she is very hardworking and she is very creative. So she is a Kathak dancer and I am a classical singer. So we used to connect when it comes to the creative side. Her hardworking side used to impress me a lot. My other friends also were creative in very different fields, considering Palak in drawing, Nafisa in sports, and Anshika was also very good in studies. So these all friends were very close to me and continued to motivate me. So in school, I took part in co-curricular activities, in which from class 6 I started participating in singing competitions, both in school level and inter-school levels. I also was present in the school choir from the very early classes. Then in sports, I used to play Kho-Kho, in which I used to represent my house in school. So in college, as I entered college, the first 2 years were COVID. So we used to have some online competitions, but as soon as our college reopened, we got an opportunity to participate in various competitions, in which I participated in College Fest, inter-zonal competitions, inter-college competitions, in which I have won state level competition from representing my university in group singing and solo singing as well. So in college, I played basketball and football, representing my department in both the sports, that is statistics, and I also participated in quiz competition and elocution competition in college, in which I gained first prize. And sir, I mentioned I have done a diploma in Hindustani classical music, because of which I was made the cultural secretary in my college for representing our cultural department, sir.
So this class representative was elective or nominated? What was it?
Sir, not class representative, the cultural secretary of
Cultural secretary. Okay.
Yes, sir. So basically auditions were done. So you have to go and perform your singing, because we were being made the head of the cultural and singing department. So auditions were taken, everyone had to present their songs. Then professor was also talking to us about the knowledge related to music and what all programs we have conducted or organized in our school to gather some information about the experience that we have gained in school. On the basis of that, sir, and also by considering the academic performance is decent, so that the person can contribute to cultural aspects also, keeping in mind all these points, sir, the cultural representative was appointed, sir.
Priya, your hands were already full, singing, fest, games, all these things put together. Then why did you want to take this additional responsibility?
Sir, because college life is full of experiences, sir. In college, you have the experience to learn, to implement whatever you were taught in school, and also to gain practical experience. So I think, sir, apart from studying and apart from taking part in the competition, I wanted to take a post of responsibility. And sir, by taking this post of responsibility, I was already participating in the competitions. So I was always there in the group. I have to go to the competitions. So instead of just participating, I can participate as a leader and go to the competitions, sir.
But you had an additional responsibility as well, that you had gone to a boarding. Tell us about your boarding days. You left home probably for the first time. How did you feel? What difficulties did you face? How did you overcome them? How much time did it take? What all did you miss? And at the end of the day, what did you gain or lose by staying in a hostel?
Okay, sir. As I mentioned earlier, the first 2 years were COVID-19. Then we entered college after the second year. After getting into a hostel, the life was totally different. We have to wash our clothes as washing machines were not available in our PG. And the routine was also very different because there were fixed timings for food. And if you miss it, the food will not be available for you to eat later. And it was a very new experience. Initial days were a little difficult, sir, because moving from home, I was living outside for the first time. So initially it took me some time, but I was having a few of my classmates as my roommates. So we all then managed together, and in no time soon we were very enjoying the college life, sir. Sir, talking about the good and bad aspects, I think so the good aspects are more. Because sir, when you move out of the house, so first of all, you gain a sense of responsibility. You gain how to manage your expenses and how to adjust with the people in your surrounding. Because in PGs and hostels, you have 4 to 5 roommates, and everybody has different timings, different way of living, and different aspects of cleaning the room and making the surroundings. So you learn to adjust and also cope up with the different people you are living with. And second of all, sir, you also manage your expenses very nicely because you have to spend a monthly in expenses you are getting from home. So you have to spend it very nicely. So you learn how to do the hisab and how to keep money, or need to save for a trip of college for the next month. So these small things you learn when you move out from the house. So small things you miss from home, like mom's cooked food and the family time you used to spend at home. These were the things you miss when you move out of the house.
So you were fortunate you had your schoolmates, and but suppose that you found that your roommate was someone who's totally different from your lifestyle, keeping the room untidy, messed up all the time. You're not liking all that. What would you have done?
So actually, in my room, the other 3 girls were from separate classes only. In my front room, my classmates were there. So in my room, I had to manage all this on my own. So in some initial times, then we made a routine that who is going to use the washroom, who is having the lectures at first in the morning. So they'll go to use the washroom and all. So we made a kind of adjustment, and then we all coordinated and keeping the room.
No, but adjustments are not always so smooth. Huh? Sometimes there must be differences also. How did you handle that then?
So by sitting and talking with them, sir, we sat and I told them that this is my time, I have to reach the lecture, so you can use the washroom as you're having the lecture in the afternoon, or while eating the food you can use a newspaper or keep the room clean and submit your plates back to the after eating and completing your food. So it took some days, but it was on track after some time.
Okay, that's nice. So, what did your friend generally think about you? What do they think about you? If I happen to meet some of your friend and ask them what type of a person is Priya, what would they say?
So first of all, my friends will mention that I am very fun. and I am very fun to hang out with and to be around. Then second thing they will mention, sir, that I am very reliable and very trustable. So whenever they come with any problems, I'm always there for them, anytime and anywhere. And also, sir, they'll mention that I'm hardworking and focused, and also encourage them at the same time to work on their goals as well, sir.
Okay, and nobody is perfect. There must be some areas where they must be not liking you or wanting you to improve.
So the areas they want me to improve are, sir, I don't share much of my problems. So I sometimes my friends complain that if you are in some problem, you can speak to us. So most of the times I do, but for the minor problems that I face, I don't speak to them. So that I think they have a problem with me, that you should share more and you should talk more about yourself. And then they also think that I don't go for much outings with them nowadays because of all the college work and competitive exams preparation. So frequent outings are not possible. So they also complain that you are not going for frequent outings with us. So these are.
Any particular type of problems you don't like to share, or just?
No, sir, some minor problems itself. If something is bothering me a lot, I talk to them. But if something is manageable on my own, that I avoid speaking with.
Give me 2 examples.
So, like I'm worried with some project in college, and it is a very simple project, and I think I'll manage, and I'll do it. So I don't go to them and ask for help, or don't tell them the whole story why the project is difficult. But if the things are getting out of my control, if I'm getting so much burden with the project and the studies and everything, then I sit and talk with them. So it's a very minor things.
But if you had told them at the first instance, don't you think your problem would have been easier to handle?
So it was a alone task to perform. So we were not in a team, and the project was doable. So I preferred to not discuss that with them.
Okay, so what are your interests and hobbies? As it is, you have a very busy life, as I see. In your spare time, what were you doing? What is your routine like? I would like to